Yo, yo. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. My apologies. I was trying to figure out this whole screen sharing thing, man. I want to do this mock draft on the screen. I have no idea why my Mac is bugging out right now. It's really wilding. So I'm going to try and learn this on the fly, on the live. So my apologies, you guys. I was a minute or two late trying to get this thing rolling. But shout out to everybody, man. Everybody in the comment section. Wipe them feet, man. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed yet. Let me share this link real quick. If you guys get a chance to also share the link, put it out there, man. Let people know that we exist in the world. You hear me? Let me get this out there real quick. Real quick. How is everybody's morning going thus far? Let me know where you guys are from, man. Let me know where you guys are from. Where are y'all from? Where are y'all from? Where are y'all from? Oh my God, we got the guys out there quick now. We got them out here early. We got the trolls out here early, man. Hope the family's doing better, docs. My son is in there messed up right now. My wife is too, man. Let me see. Got San Diego, Houston's in the building. Let's get it, man. VA, Oakland, Bakersfield, Wisconsin. Shout out to my brother Spotlight. We got Philly in the building. Let's go. Ricky said, I can't wait for the 2022 draft. Let's get it. We'll be there, brother. We'll be there. Connecticut, man. Shout out to Connecticut, bro. Rep, where you from, brother? Andre says 510 and the 916, man. Shout out to Oakland and Sacramento, man. Let's get it. Savannah, Georgia's in the building. Shout out to little bro Aurora. 408, East Side, San Jose. Let's get it. Kentucky's in the building. Fort Stewart, Georgia. I love it, man. We all over the place. Shout out to the nation, man. We are literally everywhere. Everywhere. Mike Downs is in the building. Arkansas, what's good with you, man? Long Beach, New York. Let's rock. So I'm gonna send this invite to a few people as well. I'm gonna get a couple people in here, man. Spotlight, come on. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. I haven't had my brother Spotlight on in a minute. Let me get my brother Spotlight in the building. Hold on, real quick. Spotlight, check your IG. Check your IG DM, brother. Let's have some fun, you guys. Let's do some mock drafts. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did some mocks last night on Dolo. I'm not using those today. I'm gonna start fresh. But I have a certain first rounder, you guys, that I'm sold on. Knock. Scout can't make it today. He said he'll be available tomorrow, brother. So I'm gonna bring him on tomorrow night. He said it's available tomorrow. So we'll do another one of these. We're gonna be doing these like crazy all off season long. So you already know what it is. And I actually spoke to him about a few of my guys that I'm really big on right now. Aurora. I'm going all LA today. All LA, man. All LA today. Los Angeles. Got my LA hat on. Going LA right now, man. Let me see. But I have a guy that I'm stuck on in the first round. E. Frank. Real ones know. Real ones know. Shout out to everybody. Wipe them feet, you guys. Hit them thumbs up. For all of you guys that's in the chat too, do me a favor. Be a part of this. You guys go to the same app that I'm going to. I'm going to show you which one I use. It is, let me see. Damn, that shit got lost quick as hell. Hold on real quick. NFL Draft Simulators. You're going to be shocked. 76. You're going to be shocked, bro. You're going to be shocked. All right, go to profootballnetwork.com, you guys. Profootballnetwork.com. Yo, what's good with you, brother?
I'm fresh off work, man. And I had to hop on here, so it might be a bit loud. I'm on public transportation, but what's good? I'm here.
Hey man, I'm about to actually do one of these 7-round simulators. I'm gonna do 7 rounds, so I'm gonna do all of them. And you know these things you can control, dictate the speed. It's gonna be fast. So we're gonna do a
Yeah,
couple of
and you can dictate the trades too.
the trades. I'm gonna do no trades though. I'm doing no
Okay.
trades. I'm gonna make this real simple because you know when you get to the trades, sometimes you get offered shit the following year. It doesn't really benefit us right now. So I'm gonna
Right.
stick with just right now. Um,
Okay.
Shout out to everybody in the comment section, man. So you're on your phone, bro. So I know you probably can't pull up the thing, but all right, what I'm gonna do is this. You're gonna help me with my draft. All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you the top guys on the board that we can pick from. This is what I'm
Have
doing.
you? Hey,
Go ahead.
bro. Have you ever thought about sharing your screen?
I tried, bro. I've been trying, bro. I tried to do it on my Apple right now. That's why it took me so long to get on the live. I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, how the hell do you do it?
Well, technically, when you go to share screen, you go to share, and when you go to share, it has like three things at the top. Whatever tab that your tab is on, you
Uh-huh.
have to click that, and then once you see it in your back office, you got to add it to the stream guard. So you see how you added me to the you see how you just added me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to add it to your screen once you're done with it. Once you're done adding it from the tab. I'll show you
Okay.
how to do it behind the scenes. We'll talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it
yeah.
later.
So, well, the good thing is this is the first one of the all season. We got plenty of them to do. So, let's do another. We're gonna do another one with Scout tomorrow. So, man, maybe you can pull up as well, and we can have it on screen, and we'll all do what we do.
Okay.
All right, this is what I'm doing. I have a new guy in mind. Do you already have somebody in mind, bro, for your first round draft pick? Like, is there somebody
Um.
already out there where you're like, if he's there,
Yeah.
I'm picking him?
Yeah. If he's there, I'm picking him, and that's N'Kobe Dean from Georgia.
So you're going linebacker.
I'm going linebacker in the first round. But I mean, put him next to Denzel Perryman. Get rid of Littleton. Get younger. And I like that. And N'Kobe Dean was a monster. Mind you, they had the number one or number two defense in college football. And N'Kobe
Him,
Dean was a monster.
Divine Diablo, and good. I mean, and Denzel Perryman.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
that would be a mean linebacking core. I like that. Okay. So, me personally, this draft, because we're almost there. We're on the outside looking in. I
Right.
feel like we're about to become a perennial playoff contender. I don't care about need in this draft. I mean, I do, but I don't. I'm going best player available in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I'm doing. Like,
Right.
I feel like we need talent more than we need position. So I have a guy in mind. I'm gonna start this up. All right, I'm starting it up right here. Denver tries to trade. No. Cincinnati try to trade. Atlanta try to trade. Okay. So who did you say was on the board that you would take? You said it was Dean, right? Dean is on the board. He's the fourth best player available on the board. I like him as well. I'm going to go a different route. My guys
Just
are.
no wide receiver. Just no wide receiver, Docs.
I'm going receiver.
Oh my God.
My guy is gone already, though. I'm gonna be honest. The dude that I want right now is Burke. Is Burks out of Arkansas. This guy is 6'3", bro. They have to make special gloves for him. He has 5X gloves. They have to specially make gloves for him every game because his hands are too big. Like this dude is fast as hell, and he has the hands of like Shaquille O'Neal or some shit. So, but he's not there. He's not here in this draft, and that sucks because that's my guy. Like, that's the guy I'm sold on. He's
If
fast.
I if I would have went with a guy in the draft for wide receiver, if Jameson Williams wasn't available, I don't really want no Alabama players. Let's go to wide receiver because we have some good wide receivers come out of Ohio State. Let's go Chris Olave.
Olave's gone.
Olave's gone already?
Olave's off
Shit.
the board. The best
All right,
wide
so
receivers on the board right now are two of them, and this guy's not going to be here. I damn near want to start this over because he's going to be the first receiver off the board to me. Drake London, USC, 6'5". This guy is a monster. He's going to be a matchup nightmare. If you match up Drake London with Waller and then you still go get like a Dante with Hunter Renfro, it's just insane, bro. Like you can't guard all those guys.
and my boy SC Experience, because he do everything Southern California and he's a Raiders fan. He's been on my lives when they do the play-by-plays. We have a show called Path to the Draft on Spotlight Sports Network. And every time he says that if the Raiders is there at our pick, he's going to get Drake London because he's an SC guy. He likes USC. So I mean, Drake London is good. But I just wish I could have seen him another year under that Lincoln Riley offense.
He's
That's the
there.
only thing.
He's there, and my boy, oh shit, David Bell is there too from Purdue. Though, hold on, I like David Bell. Damn, I like David Bell a lot. I think he had like 1,300 receiving yards at Purdue this year. He's nice, but just I feel like 6'5", like you can't teach those measurements. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
he did break his ankle and missed the last 4 years. I mean, 4 years, 4 weeks of the
4 games.
Yeah, 4 games of the season. But, bruh, all right, everybody in the comment section, let me know what y'all doing. You guys going Drake London, or are you gonna go? Oh, Malik Willis is there too. David Bell, or Drake London.
Okay, receivers in this draft.
Bro, I like this receiver. I love
okay,
actually. Yeah, I like the receiving. I think this is gonna be a heavy receiver draft to me. I do. You can get some good receivers in the 3rd, 4th round too.
Yeah.
Jose says Nakobe Dean, Perriman, and Diablo and Vic Fangio's defense would be scary, bro. Man, shout out to you, Jose. Damn, you got me thinking about Dean now, bro. I might have to just say fuck it and bite the bullet and rock with Spotlight.
I'm telling you. If you get Nakobe Dean, if you want a hard hitting cover linebacker, you get Nakobe Dean.
If I take Dean here, I don't know what receivers are going to be available in the 2nd round, man. Jordan Davis is off the board, Robert. He's off the board. And if we don't go to a 3-4, if we do go get Fangio, like we need a real nose tackle. I can see Jordan Davis playing with us in that system, but in the 4-3, he won't even see the field. Like he's not. I mean, he'll see the field, but he's not. He's not like
Jordan Davis is he's a 4-3 defensive tackle.
Who, Jordan Davis?
Yeah, he can play the 4-3 as well.
I just think he'd be a fire nose in a 3-4. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna do what you do.
He can play both. It really depends on the packaging. He really can play both, but he's predominantly a 3-4 defensive tackle. But I'm just throwing it out there that he can play the 4-3 as well.
Okay, Nakobe Dean. Dean has impressive football instincts as a run-stopping linebacker. He has a remarkable knack for diagnosing the play, working through traffic, locating the ball, and making a play. The Georgia product can scrape well along the formation to find the ball carrier and end the play. Dean does his best work against the run. He regularly uses his play speed to come downhill with force to impact the run game. Furthermore, that same speed allows him to be impressive in pursuit downfield. In addition to his speed, the Georgia linebacker demonstrates solid pursuit angles when chasing his man downfield. Although he primarily uses these abilities dangerously in a run defense, Dean has also been proven to be a threat as a pass rusher off the edge. Pass rusher too. Shit.
I'm telling you. If you go back and look at that national championship game, what he did to Alabama's offensive line, dominated.
All right, so it's between Dean and Drake London. I'll be a dickhead, man. I love you, Spotlight. I'm going.
I know you're gonna get Drake London. Go ahead,
I'm
bro.
going wide receiver 1, man. Like he could be a wide receiver 1, bro. Like this dude can be a monster at the next level. Look, he's better than Pittman, the Indianapolis drafted out of USC second rounder, right? Yeah, he was the 2nd rounder. The Indy got him. He's way better than Michael Pittman, bro. I'm going Drake London, bro. So I got Drake London in the 1st round. We got our receiver, and we're going to have another receiver in free agency as well. So
what? I'm not mad at that because if you look at the NFL, look how many good USC receivers came out, like the Robert Woods and the Juju Smith-Schusters. Then you got I forgot the other guy. You got a few of them that came out as well. That came out of USC. They more of a wide receiver in the draft than he is for anything else. They used to be running back, but now it's all wide receiver for USC.
Yeah. Shout out to Brian. I appreciate you. You're right. You're right, bro. Shout out to Jose. If we get Fangio, we need to go out and get Dean. I like that. I like that. Bob, we're actually in really good shape with the cap. We're gonna probably take some dead money hits with getting rid of Littleton, getting rid of Nick Kwiatkowski. I think we can save some money this year. We'll save like 18 million this year, but I know we're gonna take some hits somewhere. I think Andy said 6 to 8 with Littleton because we owe him 15 this year. That's tough, man. That's tough.
And on top of that, we restructured his contract like twice this year, and we still owe him that.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. I'm gonna go. Okay, there's a linebacker on the board right here that I like. I don't know if you heard of. I don't know if you heard of him. Chad Muma out of Wyoming. It's good in the run, good against the pass. Wyoming does have some pretty good linebackers. They're known for having some pretty good linebackers. But this is why I'm not the GM. We're having some fun, you guys. This may be crazy. All right, so Zay Jones is going to walk. I think somebody's going to overpay Zay. I think somebody's going to overpay him. I think it's going to be a Nelson Aguilar type situation, and somebody's going to pay Zay Jones big money. Somebody's going to miss out on the Allen Robinsons of the world, the Devontae Adams, the Godwins, the Christian Kirks. Somebody may say, you know what, Zay Jones had a good year. Let's give him $7 to $10 million. I don't know. Somebody may do that. If Jahan Dotson, the wide receiver from Penn State, is still there, this is a defense draft.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Jahan Dotson is there in the second round, right? We're going to lose. Deshaun Jackson's probably gone. So you have to make up for Deshaun Jackson, Zay Jones. I mean, what are we doing with Bryan Edwards? Who knows what the hell we're going to do with him? You know what I mean? At this point, we go get Drake London in the first round, 6'5", right? Jahan Dotson is the total opposite. I think he's 6 foot, fast, quick. Yeah, I love what they said about him. Near elite body control, has the ability in the air. If Jahan Dotson is there, say you went and got a Drake London in the first round, but Jahan Dotson falls to the second round, do you double dip, bro? Or do you say, no, we need to go get the best player available? Because the top 5 players available right here, right? The top 2 are running backs. We don't need a running back. I'm not going running back that early in the draft. It's Isaiah Spiller from the Texas A&M and it's Breece Hall out of Iowa State. And I like Hall a lot. I like Spiller too. But there's Jalen Tolbert, wide receiver out of South Alabama. I do like Chad Muma, though, the linebacker out of Wyoming. Do you double dip? Do you say fuck it and double dip and go get Jahan Dotson?
See, I would love to double dip, but I can't.
Okay.
I would take the best defensive player available, the best player available. Because we definitely need help with Montrose. You gotta go get a defensive tackle. What we doing with Quentin Jefferson off that 1-year deal? Darius Farlon. Then we gotta think about what's gonna happen with these contracts, man, with the defensive line. And Damian Squares is no longer back with us at this moment.
Yeah.
So you really gotta look at the defensive tackle, and Jonathan Hankins, he's a free agent as well. So you really got to look at and see where you want to get a defensive tackle because there's not really any good defensive tackles in free agency. So you got to go look defensive tackle in that second round just to try to start, rebuilding that spot.
I just don't, bro. Outside of Jordan Davis, like I'm not really high on any of these defensive tackles, man. I feel like this may be one of those bridge years where you bring in one of those veterans because. For those who don't know, all the defensive tackles that's free agents, they're all pretty much up there in age. They're like 30 plus. You know what I mean? This may be a year where we have to say, fuck it, bite the bullet and do another bridge gap year with the defensive tackle. Because
another thing, look at the corner. Sauce Gardner, cornerback from Cincinnati.
He was gone.
That's another one.
Yeah.
That's another one that I would love to go get in the second round as well.
If he was there in the first, I would have took him. I think that he's going to fall. I think that he's going to go in the first 12 picks, bro. I think, and for those who don't know, Sauce Gardner, Cincinnati cornerback, the guy never gave up a touchdown in college, period, at Cincinnati.
And the thing about it is, even though they lost the college football playoff, he didn't get scorched. It was the other corner getting scorched. They didn't even throw to his side.
Yeah. Okay. So our major needs, we need a defensive tackle. We need probably 2 corners, to be honest. And we need a linebacker. So we need 2 corners. We need a linebacker. Let's go look real quick and see what we got. Defensively, we'll go defensive tackles first. Devontae White, defensive tackle, Georgia. He's nice. 6'3".
He played alongside on Jordan Davis when they went into the 4-3 package.
Yeah. Soto, this is facts. Those DBs are gone if Gus Bradley leaves, and I think that Gus Bradley's going to be out of here. Logan Hall, Houston. See, but these are defensive tackles to me, bro, that can stop the run. I want a defensive tackle finally, man, that can get to the quarterback as well, right? Like that's that kind of defensive tackle I want. I don't want just a Jonathan Hankins or a Damian Square that can stop the run. I want someone that can do both. Corners, I like this guy. Well, I might have to go get him. Kyler Gordon, Washington cornerback. This dude is beast, explosive, twitchy athlete, fluid mover, smooth hips. That may be my guy, but I think he may be there in the 3rd round, so I may stay away from corner right now. Yes, Jose, that was one of the vets I was talking about. Brandon Williams, defensive tackle, Baltimore. Him, Campbell's going to be out there. I know he's kind of defensive end, inside and out, kind of plays both, but I think Campbell's going to be out there as well. Sue's going to be out there. I know he's up there in age. I just think this is going to be a year where we bring in an older defensive tackle, bro. I truly do, bro.
Sue's out there. I mean, even though Sue is still up there in age, he still can get to the quarterback. He still can do it. So it's not like he's just up there in age. He's just not on his tail end of his career. He's just up there in age.
I'm gonna go with my first instinct. For guys who don't know, read up on him. Jahan Dotson is there, but it'd be irresponsible of me as a GM to take 2 wide receivers back to back. It'd be just stupid as hell. When you got Waller and Hunter Renfrow on your roster, those are 2 guys that are very big in the passing game. You don't really need 2 receivers in the draft, especially that early. So I'm gonna go with Chad Muma out of Wyoming, linebacker. I'm gonna read this to you guys so you guys know a little bit more about him. Classic 3rd down linebacker. Chad Muma has exploded onto the national scene in a similar vein to his former teammate Logan Wilson. Like Wilson, Muma has had 2 great seasons at Wyoming before his draft eligible year. Also, like Wilson, Muma is a large man in the middle, 6'3", 242 pounds. He closes gaps in short area coverage just as he starts rushing lanes with ease. A traditional middle linebacker, Muma would increase his pass rushing ability but possesses elite traits. I'm going to go with Muma. I'm going with Muma, linebacker. We addressed the linebacker spot in the 2nd round. So now we have our wide receiver and we have our LB of the future. There we go.
I'll take it.
There we go. So shout to Hammer. Do you trade Clee, Edwards, and a 4th for 10th overall? Jets have 4 picks in the top 40. They wouldn't take that. I don't think they would take that.
Well, they do need a defensive end.
Okay, well, but you still have to get the 22nd pick too. So if you give them a 22 Clee in a later round, they'd probably do it, but they're not going to do it just for. Oh, he said Edwards too. Edwards.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But the thing about this, they got so many receivers over there, but their receivers is. I mean, the question is they still got they drafted Mims the year before.
Yeah.
Then they draft another receiver this past year in the later rounds. I mean, you still got Jamison Crowder over there.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know about the wide receiver, but Brian Edwards. But I mean, if the Jets take it, it's the Jets we talking about. So I mean, I don't know. But the Clee, that's what definitely they need. That's the biggest need that the Jets need is right now is a defensive end.
Facts. So do you think we stop at 1 linebacker? Do you think we need another one? Do we think we go get another one maybe later on in the draft? Or do we bring back Nicholas Morrow maybe on another 1-year deal? See what he can do?
I think we should let Nicholas Morrow walk. I said, the best ability is availability. He has not been available all year. Do we want to go through that another season? I don't think we do. I think we let him walk.
I'm beating myself up right now because I should have listened to Spotlight. I should have went Dean in the 1st round. I didn't know that Jahan Dotson was going to be there in the 2nd. So that would have been the best. And
imagine if you would have got Dean and Dotson in the first 2 rounds.
I know that'd have been crazy. And I think Raider Gabe said the same thing. Shout out to my brother Gabe. This is the best time like to make some mistakes and figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? But Dean would have been a nice pick in the first round and then go get your Honda. But me personally, Drake London is going to be a different breed, you guys.
He's gonna be a sleeper. He's a sleeper receiver in this draft because they're looking at everybody else. I forgot the wide receiver name from Ole Miss that played really well in the bowl game. Chris Olave.
Yeah.
The other receiver from
Ohio
Michigan.
State boy. They had another guy too. They got Olave.
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson. I like Garrett Wilson as well. So, but I like David Bell. David Bell was there too. But yeah. I think Drake London is going to be the first receiver off the board. So
you think so?
I do, bro. I do. Hey,
Desiree. I just wish Chris Olave would have came out last year instead of this year because he did have a down year this year due to injuries, but him and Garrett Wilson still had a hell of a year. But I think his draft stock went down. He just should have came out last year, in my opinion.
Got you. Okay, so this is what we do right here. We can't get Sauce Gardner. We're in the third round right now, you guys.
Sauce Gardner's already off the board.
Yeah, he's off the board. But there's another guy, right, that played on the other side of him. For those who don't know, and he has a GOAT name. I know DC would love having him around. Kobe Bryant. All right. Cornerback. Like I said, he played on the other side of Sauce Gardner. I'll read you guys his measurables and all that other stuff.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. The Bearcats will likely have a handful of early round NFL draft picks when it comes down to it. Headlined by Sauce Gardner, Bryant deserves his due. While Gardner is in the running to be the first cornerback drafted, Bryant absolutely is in discussion as a top day 2 pick. He's not flashy in the way he does it, nor is he looking to become a boisterous leader of a defense, but Bryant is as effective as they come. He utilizes terrific hips and an even better understanding of the offensive route combinations to his advantage. He'll pass off routes in zone coverage to make plays on balls, not even thrown to his area, just the same as he'll close space onto his primary targets. So I look at it like this. You missed out on Sauce. You need a corner. That is a very, very pivotal position that we need to fill. Brandon Faison can walk. Casey Hayward can walk. All of our corners are pretty much free agents outside of Mullen and Nate Hobbs. Everybody can walk. Everybody can go. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go with Kobe Bryant out of Cincinnati in the first round. So we've addressed wide receiver.
This is the first. I see this is the first mock draft live. We definitely going to switch it up last time because I'm going to just tell you this. Go look at that Alabama-Cincinnati college football playoff.
Okay.
Jameson Williams was scorching him.
We're talking about J-Mo, though.
But still, but Jameson Williams is a first-round receiver if healthy. He's a first-round receiver.
Now, if he was there, I would have took him in the first, to be honest.
Even with the torn ACL?
Bro, I think that J-Mo's going to have a long career, bro. I do.
I think these Alabama receivers need to get bigger, man. I don't know. You live in Alabama, you skinny as that. You need to eat some cat or something.
All right, look. We're in the 4th round. So far, team needs corner, defensive tackle, wide receiver, guard. So right now, I'm looking at guard or a defensive tackle, okay? Best players available on the board right now. Haskell Garrett, defensive tackle, Ohio State. You know how we fare with Ohio State guys, but I like Haskell.
It's just Ohio State defense, not Ohio State offense.
There's another corner on the board, you guys, that a lot of people don't know of, that I like a lot. This would be a spot to double dip at. I'm gonna be totally real. Like, if you wanted to, you can get 2 corners back to back. I would do it. And Tariq Woolen out of UTSA. This guy is a former wide receiver, athletic as all get up, 6'4", 205 pounds.
I didn't know he was that tall. I heard of him, but I didn't know he was that tall.
Tariq Woolen, 6'4", 205 pounds, out of UTSA. Bro, He has 33 1/4 inch arms with a 78 3/8 inch wingspan. This guy is bruh. I still don't see any defensive tackles that I feel like this worth taking at this point. And I think that we go get our guard in free agency. I think we get our guard and our right tackle in free agency.
I agree. Because Brandon Sheriff from the Washington football team, he's a free agent this year.
Yeah,
I would love to go get him.
And people tend to forget that we're gonna bring Denzel Good back, and he can move to right tackle if need be.
Right.
He's way better than Brandon Parker. There's another
Brandon
guy.
Parker just release his ass. I don't care what his contract is.
Oh, he's a free agent. He's done.
Yeah, walk Brandon Parker.
But there's a Morgan Moses out there that I did a video on him. Right tackle for Jets. Whitworth. I think it's Andrew Whitworth, Jacksonville.
From you said Whitworth from the Rams?
No, I'm not. I'm sorry, not Whitworth. What's his name? Jacksonville's
Jason. No, Tim. You talking about Tampa Bay's, right?
No.
Or something like that.
No. Left guard. Left guard from Jacksonville. It's damn. Why am I drawing a blank? I was just about to do a video on this.
I'm drawing a blank too.
But okay. See, man, Andrew Norwell. That's a guy to keep an eye on as well. But so what do you guys think? The chat, what do you guys think? Do you think it's smart right now to double dip at corner? I'll tell you the best players available right now. There's also a safety out of Kentucky that I like, Yusef Corker. He's a beast. Thayer Mumford, guard, Ohio State, 6'6", 320. That's a guy you can look at right there. He may be somebody you can look at in the future. But to me, he's still kind of maybe a project at guard. Let me see. Man, I feel like I might double dip at corner right here, man. I know we still have Amik, but I think Amik is done.
You think Amik is done?
Well, you know what? I'll say this coaching staff is down on Amik. You know what I mean? Gus Bradley was done with Amik. Shit, man. I'm going to go. Okay, so let me ask the chat. What are you guys doing? Defensive tackle, Haskell Garrett, or are you going to go get Tariq Woolen corner? 6'4", you guys. 6'4", 205 pounds.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Or do you go overpay a corner? You go overpay a corner in the draft.
The question is, what corners are available in free agency? That's the biggest question.
Outside of J.C. Jackson, I wouldn't pay anybody. There's nobody I would pay. So I'm double dipping, bro. I'm getting.
Yeah, I would double dip too. If there's nobody available in free agency, I would double dip as well.
So
that makes sense.
We got wide receiver. We got our linebacker. We got two corners.
Right.
There we go. We have a tall corner at that. Someone that can fit that Isaiah Johnson that was supposed to be, that Isaiah Johnson was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like
they saying Joe Hayden is out there this year.
Veteran guy. Had a pretty good year with Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I like that. But I'm sick. We need some young, fresh blood, man, at corner, man. I'm tired of bringing in these older guys.
How old is J.C. Jackson?
He's young, but he's going to get $20 million a year. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's going to pay him astronomical amount of money for him to go somewhere. And he may be a product of his system, bro. He may be a Bill Belichick kind of guy. You know what I mean?
They might re-sign him though.
Yeah, they may. Gilmore's out there, but he's up there in age, coming off an injury.
I'm not big on Gilmore.
All right, let's do this. I don't think we need an edge rusher. I think we're good. We still got Kuntz, we got Yannick, we got Max.
Yeah, we got depth there. So
we're moving Sutton Smith back to DE. He will no longer be our fullback because Alec Ingo should be coming back. I know he's a free agent, but I think we should bring Alec Ingo back. But we did sign Sutton Smith to a 2-year deal. I think he moves.
I love that pick. I love that.
Yes, me too, bro. Me too. Sutton Smith will be moving to defensive end. So we have We have Nassib over there still as well under contract. We're good at edge. So there's a few guys. We can go safety here. We can go offensive tackle. We can go best player available. There's another guy right here, you guys, right? I'm not a USC guy. I'm telling y'all now, I hate USC. I've never.
But you want to Drake London, though.
I know I hate USC. But there's a guy out there at safety, right? He's a nephew of one of the GOATs, of Troy Polamalu. Polamalu was 5'10". Isaiah Polamalu is 6'4", 205 pounds. Safety. He's long. He's rangy. Most noticeably, his length combined with impressive speed and football instincts allows him to roam the field and make plays in the passing game. Despite the size difference of him and his uncle, he conjures up the physicality that made his uncle such a terror in the NFL. He can lay a hit with the best of them. He registered 121 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, and 1.5 sacks in his career. And safety's there. Or do we go find a guard? I mean, there's Matt Bedford.
I mean, will you get guard for depth?
I know. That's what I'm saying, bro. Because right here, you're still drafting for potential starter. You know what I'm saying? Right. Look, I'm taking the bloodline, man. I'm sticking with Roman Reigns and them. I'm sticking with Roman Reigns and them. I got Isaiah Polamalu, USC safety. There we go. So thus far,
I got a question for you, Docs.
Okay.
If Kyle Hamilton from Notre Dame was in that first round and he was available,
I'm taking him.
Your Notre Dame bias.
Oh, no. I'm taking him. But I think he'll be gone in the first 7 picks, maybe in first 5. He's that good, bro. Like he's going to be an all-pro safety at the next level. All pro. Like if he was there.
What if the Raiders trade up for him, though?
I would love it. If you can match up Kyle Hamilton with Trayvon Merritt, bro, that will be the best safety duo in the league for the next 10 years, bro.
Then you can put Abram down there with Devon Diablo and Denzel Perriman. Yeah, that would work out. That would definitely work out.
But what do you have to give up in order to do that? You know what I'm saying? But that would be fucking insane, bro. If Kyle Hamilton,
if Ed Dodds come in, he might do it.
I would love it. But when is the last time we had a GM that would do that? Be brave enough to be like, you know what, bro? Fuck it, let's go. Like, let's go. You know what I mean?
That's why I want Ed Dodds, bro. That's why I want Ed Dodds. Look what he did in free agency and drafting for the Patriots. Look what he did.
Black Smile, why don't we need a safety? First of all, a lot of these guys are free agents. Levitt's a free agent. Roderick Teamer's a free agent. Abram, we don't even know what the hell we got with him. I mean, we still got our young pup Tyree Gillespie, which we don't know what we're doing with him yet. We need a safety. Why don't you go grab a safety? I don't.
And then you never know. We might go back to the 2 high safety instead of the single safety, depending on the defensive coordinator. So you're going to go out and need a safety. If you can't find one in the draft, you definitely got to go try to find someone in free agency. You're going to have to find someone. Especially if the defense is going to pick a full change.
Exactly. Bro, we need a safety. I don't know what you're talking about, Mob. You wilding, bro. Shout out to Jose. Docs, I know I keep bringing up Fangio last time. So would you bring in a veteran guy like Von Miller and Chris Harris Jr. that knows his defense? Now, if we do bring in Fangio, I can see him looking at Chris Harris. But what do you need him for? You know what I mean? You got Hobbs out there, right? You got where are you going to put Chris Harris at?
I mean, you probably can keep Hobbs where he's at and put Chris Harris on the outside. You could put that could possibly it's a possibility, but I don't want those type of players that just come over because their coach is here. And that's exactly what's happening with Gus Bradley. I don't want that, knowing that if Vic Fangio, just hypothetically, if Vic Fangio does come here and we get former players that he coached in Denver, we're looking like the Denver Broncos Raiders again, like the Los Angeles Chargers Raiders, like we did last year.
I know.
I just don't want to sign somebody to a 1-year deal and then they end up walking because their coach didn't get the job done. I just don't want that again.
What do you prefer? Before we finish this draft, what do you prefer, bro? In today's NFL, if you're calling the shots, 4-3 or 3-4, like what defense are you running?
It really see what it is. You really got to go off personnel. If I really wanted to, if I wanted to get the best out of Clean and Farrell, it would be a 3-4.
Yes.
If I want to get the best out of the 3-4 and best out of Clean and Farrell, I would put him in the 3-4, put him in that 4 linebacker, and just let him rush. Why not? Don't put him at defensive tackle. He's already small there.
Yeah.
But if Clean and Farrell's not here next year, then I will go to the 4-3. And then that's when we have to dress our defensive tackle and our three, and who else going to be that other outside linebacker with Devon Diablo and Denzel Pyramid. So you got to look at it at that as well. Now, when it comes to the corners and D-backs, like you said, we're going to need a second safety that's going to help, Merrick out there.
Mm-hmm.
Or what you could do is go out and get a safety, bring Abram down as that third linebacker, and just make him a run stopping linebacker. Boom, you could fill that spot just for right now. But it's so many ways you could go with this. But if I want to get if I want to see the best of Clean and Farrell, give me the 3-4.
Yeah, and Gustavo, you said he doesn't fit a 3-4. That's the strengths of Clee. You put him in a 3-4, you're going to see the best of Clee.
He played a 3. If you look at his Clemson tape, he played a little bit of both, but he was more predominantly better at a 3-4 than he was in a 4-3.
Yes, and yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to Raider South Spotlight. Docs, this mock draft is nice, but your thoughts? If we bring a different scheme, yeah, no, we already know. Yeah, we're just going off what we have right now. Right. We're going to be looking at this. We can only break down what we can break down right now without knowing who our GM or our coordinators are going to be. We're just having some fun, Sal. At the end of the day, bro, we know this is not going to be exactly what it is until we fit. Last year was a lot easier because we knew what scheme we had. We knew what we were going with when we brought in Gus. We brought in all these guys. We already knew what we were doing when we started our mock drafts. We're starting very early this season. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. We really don't know yet. We don't know what's going on, but we're just having some fun. That's all it is, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we got safety, we got 2 corners, we got a linebacker, and we got a receiver. And for those who are bugging out about Drake London, I'm telling you now, let's have this same conversation next year at the same time. And everybody who says that Drake London is not that guy, please eat them words. Please eat them words. That dude is not going to be there at 22. He may be a top 15 pick. I'm telling you now, my guy was Burks out of Arkansas. That's the guy I wanted. But I seen Drake London. It's a no-brainer. He's there. You take him.
See, what people don't fail to realize that Drake London is a great route runner.
Yes.
He know when you have good footwork and you put him in the same vicinity as Hunter Renfrow, they know how to run routes. I'm telling you, like Drake London is a very underrated receiver coming into this draft. He's very underrated. Yep. And when he blows up and we don't get him, Raider Nation, eat your words. I'm telling you that right now. Eat your words.
Facts. Shout out to Raider Gabe. Drake London is that guy. I just like Dean a little more. Yeah, and to be honest with you, bro, we may address receiver. We may double dip in free agency. So we may not even have to do this. To be honest, you never know. Like this new GM, if Dobbs comes in, he may go out and say, you know what? Go get Devontae Adams, or let's say Devontae's not there. Let's go get Allen Robinson and Christian Kirk. Then you're like, oh shit, like you could double dip in free agency. I mean, I'm not saying that's the smart thing to do because it's gonna be a lot of money appointed to the wide receiver.
He took a big leap from 2020 to 2021. Drake London's a junior, 6'5", 210 pounds. Last year, he only had 33 receptions for 502 yards and 3 touchdowns. This year, 88 receptions, 1,084 yards and 7 touchdowns, 12.3 yards average for Drake London.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's a big step from 2020 to 2021. That is a big step. What?
The top beast. This is the thing. At this point, bro, if we do, the good thing about is if we grab him in the first round, right? He doesn't have to be a wide receiver 1 instantly because we're going to go get a wide receiver 1 in free agency. He's going to have time to adapt and learn the game and figure it out. But I'm sorry, bro. Drake London is going to be a future wide receiver 1.
No offense, Docs. I know you don't like USC because what Drake London did to your Notre Dame.
Oh, my God. Bro.
He had 15 receptions for 171 yards for Notre Dame.
Yep.
And then against Utah, he had 16 receptions, 162. Then against Colorado, he had 9 receptions for 130. Against Oregon State, 10 receptions for 165. This guy can ball.
Yep.
I don't understand what y'all don't see in the man.
Bro, he is a baller. Raider Gabe said Drake London equals D-Hop. Those are big shoes to fill. But, bro, if he can even live up to even some type of – if he can get close to that kind of potential, it's a no-brainer. Shout out to Jose.
I think Gabe is trying to say that his style of play is like
Yeah. Shout out to Jose. Mike Williams, what do you think? See, to me, he's not a number one receiver. I could be wrong. He's just he's been blessed to have Keenan Allen on the other side of him.
That's what I was about to say.
You know what I mean? You just don't. It's the Michael Gallup effect, right? You don't know what you're getting with these guys, and you're going to overpay them, pay them damn near $20 million a year for them to come in, and you don't know what they're. I like Gallup a lot. I like Michael Gallup.
It's a different situation between Gallup and Williams.
Well, Williams is, don't get me wrong, he's a different build. He's a bigger receiver. Like
he's more of a number 2. Gallup is more like a number 3 option because of Cooper and Lamb.
Yeah. But if you live here in Dallas, bro, these Cowboys fans will tell you we want to keep Gallup and get rid of Amari. They keep saying that Michael Gallup is a number 1 receiver. Bro, like I
wouldn't be surprised.
They're saying that he's a number 1 guy, bro. Like so, but we just don't know. This is our most important offseason in almost 2 decades.
Recent years.
Yeah, like so you can't miss. You can't go spend $20 million on Mike Williams or $17 million on Mike Williams or spend that kind of money on Michael Gallup when there's a Allen Robinson and a Devontae Adams potentially out there. I'm not doing it. Mike Williams, Jose, no. And they may even franchise tag him. I wouldn't be shocked if they don't get another wide receiver. If they can't get I don't know. They may get a receiver in the draft just to not have to pay Mike Williams that kind of money.
Right. But they got Palmer over there. They got Guyton over there. They got a few receivers that they got in the draft the last couple of years. So they might let Williams walk. You never know.
Yeah, facts, bro. Devontae and Mike Williams together, it won't happen, Jose. Because you got to think about it. That's $50 million right there to 2 wide receivers. It's not going to happen. But this is what I'm saying, Jose. Guess what happens right here? You go get Drake London in the first round. You got your Mike Williams, an even better version to me. And then you got Devontae. If you can get Devontae Adams, bro, Devontae Adams, a Drake London, a Hunter Renfrow, and a Waller together, dog, that's the best offense in the league to me. That's like, there's no stopping that shit, bro. There's no stopping that. So
that's a fact.
You know, but that's too much money. Mike Williams is going to command anywhere from 17 to 20 million. Devontae's probably going to get somewhere close to 30 million. That's just real shit. Like, I
think our best option is Allen Robinson. Even if you pair up Allen Robinson with a Drake London, that's still a good tandem.
Fire, bro. I think that Allen Robinson is going to go to a team that has a really good quarterback, and he's going to finally show the NFL what he can do with the real quarterback. And he's shown what he can do with terrible quarterbacks. You know what I mean? The Mitchell Trubisky's of the world, the Blake Bortles of the world.
The Justin Fields of the world.
Bro, yeah, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So we shall see. You're right, Doc's just thought about that's a lot of money to direct to 2 wide receivers.
Jose is spending money today, bro.
Hey, my boy Jose do not play. Hey, I think Jose is a drug lord, man. Shout out to Jose, man. Shout out to my dog Jose. He came through the past 3 days going crazy, man, blessing the channel, man. Shout out to my dog. And shout out to him. I met him in Vegas as well at the game. Really, really good cat, man. I can't wait to catch him at another game. That's my dog right there. Shout out to AD. I asked Doc yesterday. Spotlight, would you consider John Mechie in the 2nd and 3rd round to replace that rug speed, and thoughts on David Bell? He's A-Rob, in my opinion. That's a really good comparison right there.
You know about the David Bell from Purdue?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
See, I don't want us to get no. See, I'm a Tennessee Volunteer fan. If y'all didn't see the Music City Bowl between Purdue and Tennessee, you will see why I don't like Purdue players. No offense to you, Stu. No offense to you. But David Bell, he is a dynamic receiver. Mechie, the question with Mechie is ACL tear. Yeah. He's been out since the SEC championship. Will he be available by week 1? That's the only issue I had with Mechie. Yeah. And like I said on the way home, these Alabama receivers got to gain some weight. Devontae Smith looked like a number 2 pencil in a uniform. He's just too skinny. They just gotta give me some boat. They gotta give me something like if they go across the middle, they won't be hurt. You get what I'm saying? So Michi, I like him. I like the speed. I like it, but it's just the injury. That's my only problem.
But if he's there in the third, though, I feel like you have to take a flyer on that, man. Like if you didn't address the wide receiver position up to that point and he's there, bruh, like like say you go get your linebacker, right? Say we go get your boy Dean in the first, and then someone falls to the second where you're like, oh shit, like I don't know. Say Sauce falls to the second. That's not going to happen, but somebody's there where you're like, I got to take him now. You addressed your linebacker in your corner room, and Michi's there in the third. I think you have to take that because
I think you take it. I think you take that chance in the third round.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Bro.
If you never know, you see how Merrick dropped in the second round last year. I'm just saying,
Michi can be a big shoes to fill. He could be a better Henry Ruggs if he didn't sustain that injury.
I think Michi. I think Michi is a better route runner than Henry Ruggs.
Yeah,
he can run everything on the routing tree. Unlike Ruggs, he had to learn how to run everything on the routing tree.
And doesn't he run like a 4.3 too? Michi runs like a 4.3, right?
Yeah, before the injury.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Hey, shout out to Mike. Yes, I took Christian Harris last night in one of my drafts. He was there in the second or the third, and I dressed linebacker. I took Christian Harris out of Alabama. Yeah, top beast is by a long shot better than Ruggs. Facts.
If I'm the Las Vegas Raiders, Docs, I'll be giving a call to the Philadelphia Eagles. They got 3 first-round draft picks.
I know, bro. So okay,
so let me ask you this.
Okay, because to be honest, I'm gonna be real. A lot of people in this chat's not even gonna know the rest of these players that we're gonna probably take off the board. It's so early in the draft process. If there's name 5 players that you're trading up for in the first round, 5 of them. Like if they're there and you're like, oh, bro, like I'm giving my 22nd, I'm giving up the 22nd pick, and I'll give up a third and maybe a future one next year or future something next year. 5 players that's there where you're like, we have to go up and get them.
Well, Jameson Williams and Michi is already my 1 and 2.
Okay,
that's a 1 and 2. Even if that's the Michi is more ahead in his injury than Jameson Williams is because Jameson did it in the national championship. He hurt his in the SEC championship, so he's a little bit farther behind. So he's probably around August-ish. He will be ready. So I'll say Michi. I'll say Nakobe Dean. I'll say Christian Harris is another one. I would definitely go get and move up for what's that? What's that? 3 right there. So 4. Kyle Hamilton.
Yep.
I'll move up 4.
That's my number 1.
Yeah, I'll definitely. I don't have them in a particular order, but I'm just naming the 5. Okay. So my 5th one. People might not like it, but Drake London. I'm sorry.
Talk that shit.
I'm sorry.
Talk that
shit. The numbers do not lie. But at the same time, if I want to take Drake London out there, I will put Sauce there.
Okay. Now Sauce is in my 5. I'm moving up for Sauce Gardner. I'm definitely moving up for Kyle Hamilton. If he somehow, some way is available, I'm definitely moving up to get him. There's a guy out of Utah, Devin Lloyd, linebacker, that I may think about I may pull the trigger on if he's there. If it's not a lot of draft capital, if it's a couple picks and we're like, I'll give up a third or a fourth for him, I may move up for Devin Lloyd out of Utah. I like him.
I forgot about Derek Stingley from LSU.
LSU corner.
God, I would definitely move up for him.
Stingley's going to be
like one of the top corners. God, I would move up for him.
Stingley as well. That's another guy in my top 5. And if we move to a 3-4, if Jordan Davis is available, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about pulling the trigger because I think he can be a stout nose tackle in a 3-4 system at the next level. So that's somebody I'm looking at. But Drake London, bro, this guy's gonna be different, bro. He's gonna be different. So
what you think about Thibodeau from Oregon?
He's gonna be a top 3 pick, and at that point, if we can get one of them, great. But what do you do? Because Yannick has 1 more year on his deal. But if we move to a 3-4, Yannick has already been proven not to play that good in a 3-4. He played in Baltimore and he didn't look too good.
Right.
Could you see Max Crosby in a 3-4?
As a pass rusher, yes. As a run defender, no.
Okay. I mean, he doesn't really play the run too well anyway. I mean, you know,
I know, but I'm
he
just
got better this year. But I mean,
it's not great like we wanted it to be, but it's not his best. I could say he improved.
yeah,
We could just throw that out there.
yeah,
But I wouldn't mind seeing Max. I don't think the roles change for Max if he goes to a 3-4. I don't think the roles change. Now, what might change is the stunts because mind you have 4 linebackers.
yeah.
So now that gives more movement to Max Crosby to stunt a little bit more instead of just going upfield all the time. Now, if you've seen
Mhm.
it this year, even under Gus Bradley, he was more effective doing stunts than not doing stunts.
Yeah. I want Fangio because I feel like this, man. I think what in his system,
Mm-hmm.
all those pressures were great, but in his system, those convert to sacks. Like we actually
Right.
like Fangio, he puts the quarterbacks on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like all those pressures are great. Don't get me wrong. It took a lot of pressure off of our secondary, in a lot of instances. But bro, like, okay, let me ask you this real quick, because I haven't talked to you in a while with this whole Jim Harbaugh situation. If,
Mm-hmm.
if, if you're Mark Davis, right? And we're gonna get back to it, you guys. I got 3 more picks. I promise I'll get back to it. I see a lot of people like fuck that. Get back to the draft. If you're Mark Davis, who is your guys right now? If you get your D coordinator, you can put Richie B back at special teams. Who's your head coach? Who's your GM? What are you going to do? I know you're going to go Dobbs because Dobbs, to me, that's the guy. That's the choice. I mean,
Right.
but who do you
Dobbs
go
is
with?
definitely my GM. Definitely my GM. When it comes to head coaches, it's a few, but I know everybody's big on the Jim Harbaugh. So I'm gonna just go Jim Harbaugh.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go that as of right now because I did put out a video because the Raiders were kind of interested in Mike McDaniels, the offensive coordinator for the 49ers. So it
Yep.
was kind of like giving him requested to interview him as well.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna go with Jim Harbaugh here, offensive coordinator. Now this is a tough one because a lot of those good offensive coordinators just turning into head coaches.
Yep.
So when it comes to OC, this is difficult. And people might not like me for this, but this guy has been successful, but he has not been successful with one team, and that's Joe Brady.
Okay.
People have not given Joe Brady his credit. He came into a Carolina Panthers that he had to run Matt Rule's offense and not his offense.
Yeah.
Mind you, he came from the Saints system back in the day. He
Uh-huh.
wasn't a coordinator, but he knows that Sean Payton offense, and he developed Joe Burrow into the quarterback that he is today, coming out of LSU as a
Mm-hmm.
number 1 overall pick. So
Yep.
people might not like Joe Brady, but I think when it comes to quarterback play, and if he wants to take Carr to that next level, I think Joe Brady could do it. But it's another one out there. I can't think of his name, but it
Pep
was another one
Hamilton.
that I like too. Pep
Pep Hamilton.
Hamilton. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That was one of my guys for offensive coordinator as well.
People don't.
Defensive
People don't.
coordinator.
But Joe, I like that you brought up Joe Brady, bro, because 10 weeks ago, Joe Brady was going to be a head coach in this league this upcoming season. You know what I mean? Then he got fired, and then everybody kind of just forgot about him. Joe Brady was going to be a head coach at some point this season. So
Right.
I like that. That's a sneaky move. The only thing is, I don't think that him and Harbaugh have any kind of relationship. You know what I mean? I could be wrong. I don't know what I know that him and Pep are like this. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
know that, you know what I mean? And Dobbs and Harbaugh are like this as well. So
Right.
everything lines up perfectly with those guys. Vic as well. You know, Vic was the defensive coordinator with the Niners with
Mm-hmm.
with the stint that Jim Harbaugh had with them. So, but I like that though, bro. Joe Brady. I like that's a sneaky name because a lot of people forgot about him when he got fired from Carolina. People counted
Mm-hmm.
him out. They counted him out.
Yeah, they counted him out because they figured, he was going to come in and save Sam Darnold's career. We all know that Sam Darnold's just not a good quarterback in
Yeah,
general. No matter where you put Sam Darnold,
it
you could
doesn't
put him
matter.
with Kansas City. He still wouldn't be that great. That's how bad Sam Darnold a quarterback is. So people blame Joe Brady for that, but Sam Darnold is just a bad quarterback.
Fact.
Big point, plain and simple. So I would have Joe Brady or Pep Hamilton as my offensive coordinator. Now, defensive coordinator, it's a little bit different for me. Um, I was a Raheem Morris guy, but I know he's not going to come here. But I was a Raheem Morris guy coming in last year. I rather have him last year over Gus Bradley. That was just me. But defensive coordinator, people might not like this either, but we got to put this out there. I think Jim Harbaugh, if he's the head coach, he's going to bring his defensive coordinator from Michigan because his defensive coordinator from Michigan was an assistant defensive coordinator in Baltimore before he went to Michigan. So he has NFL. He has NFL experience playing defensive coordinator. That's where that 3-4 comes into play. That's what Baltimore plays. So that defense for Michigan was really good this past year, especially with with Hutchinson and the other guy, I can't even pronounce his last name. But you see, those two pass rushers was very successful under that system.
Abajoy or Abba, whatever, how you say his last? Yeah, something.
It's something.
Yeah.
Of that nature. So okay. I definitely like him but if we want to go somebody name wise, I would go with what's his name? Darn, I can't think of it. Vic Fangio. I would go with Fangio. Okay. If you want that popular name. Now, special teams coach, of course, I think Rich Bisaccia would definitely be back at the special teams coordinator. But that would be my coaches. If I was at the helm, I would give Joe Brady that shot to really, really let him control the offense, let Jim Harbaugh, let him be the head coach, and let these coordinators actually do what coordinators are meant to do and not power trip and overdo it and stuff like that. Let these coordinators do what they got to do.
I like that. I'm going to go real quick, you guys, on this. All right. It's the 5th round. I'm saying that Harbaugh right now at this point is our coach. I'm going off that, right? So in the 5th round, I'm saying we got 2 back-to-back picks.
In the 5th?
Yeah. Yep, back-to-back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab Hassan Haskins, running back out of Michigan. Harbaugh brings one of his guys with him. It makes sense. He's more of a bruiser. He's kind of like a Josh Jacobs in a sense. Like he's not gonna be like a Kenyon Drake in the passing game. You know what I'm saying? But Harbaugh brings one of his guys over. He says, you know what? Look, Josh Jacobs has another year on his contract, 2 years, whatever. Another year, right? Yeah, another year on his contract. He goes and gets Hassan Haskins. He goes and gets a running back in the 5th round. Oh shit, I'm tripping. Oh yeah, I was in the 5th. I thought we had 5 back to back. We did. I used them back to back. I'm tripping. Now we're in the 6th round. At this point, you just want to go best player available, right? You want to see you kind of going for what, like you're just saying, hey, let me see if I can hit or miss at this point. And just me being who I am, I'm gonna go get another receiver, y'all. I'm gonna go get another receiver.
3 receivers, bro.
No, we got 1.
Who did you get?
Drake London. That's it.
Okay. I'm about to say.
No, we were talking about going back to back.
You know you was gonna pull. I'm about to say you're gonna pull the trigger on the 3rd receiver. Hold up, Doc.
I'm definitely getting fired, bro. I'm getting fired first day, bro. Getting fired like a motherfucker. Hey, now you guys, I have not taken a defensive tackle. I have not taken any offensive line in this draft thus far because, like I said, I feel like we're going to address the O-line in free agency. Don't be wrong. We're gonna go grab some undrafted guys and hope that we can hit. You know what we did with Andre James? Wasn't Andre James was he undrafted or was he a 7th rounder? Something like that.
Something like we gonna do like something like we did with Morrissey before we got rid of him. We're
gonna try and hit later on after the draft. So I'm gonna go with there's another safety on the board that I like. You know what? There's actually a defensive tackle, Justin. I don't know how to say his name. A Boydby, Alabama. I may grab him just for maybe just to put.
You can't be mad at Alabama defensive players though. You can't be mad at that.
I know, but we're the Raiders. We've missed with Alabama defensive players. Like, think about it, bro.
We missed with SEC defensive players in general.
Yeah.
So
that's true. All right, I'm just gonna go with one of the best players available. I like Mike Rose, the linebacker out of Iowa State.
He's pretty solid. I watched him play in the bowl game. He's pretty solid.
He earned Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year last season. I'm gonna go with another linebacker. Let's beef up that room. Went got a linebacker. Now, 7th round, at this point, bro, we're just going for shits and giggles. I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Most of these guys don't even have any information on them. It just says coming soon. That's how you know you're at the end of the draft. I'll go. Damn, we already grabbed 2 corners, right?
Yeah, I think you did.
I'm
not mistaken.
gonna do some dumb shit. I'm a Notre Dame fan. I'm gonna go get Jack Cohn, quarterback out of Notre Dame.
Oh my God! No, you did not say.
And I hate him. I hate him.
Dog, why would you? If you hate him so much, why, bro? Why?
Hey man, I had to go give me a Notre Dame.
Hold
guy,
up.
Man.
Who was the best? Who was the best quarterbacks available outside of him?
It was him.
You sure about that?
Yep. That was it.
That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit.
So,
you know it.
I'm at the point where Peterman gotta go, bro. Marcus Mariota's walking. He's walking. Like, you need some type of young quarterback. And trust me, as a Notre Dame fan, I couldn't stand that guy. But it's the 7th round. You're gonna go get somebody. It is.
You could have waited till next year. The quarterback draft class is better, way better next year than it is this year, bro.
Fuck it. I got the next big best quarterback coming to hit the league in the 7th round. Live.
This draft pick just remind me of the Connor Cook draft pick. God damn it.
Fuck. At least that was shit. Connor was earlier though, on the 5th, right?
Yeah.
Bro, like, was it 2 picks before Dak? Or a pick before Dak?
Yeah, it was like a couple picks before Dak.
So, all right, you guys, for those who just got here, at 22, first round, I drafted Drake London, wide receiver out of USC. I think that's a steal. I don't think he'll be there, but he's there. At 53, I went and got my linebacker of the future, middle linebacker, Chad Muma out of Wyoming. This guy's a monster. Go look at his tape, you guys. 86, I went and got Sauce Gardner's dancing partner on the other side, cornerback Kobe Bryant out of Cincinnati. At 123, I double dipped. I got another corner, Tariq Woolen out of UTSA. This guy is 6'4", you guys. Tall, proven corner in college. Smaller school, I get it. But sometimes you got to kind of take your chances. 163, I went and got a safety. Isaiah Palomalu. That is Palomalu's nephew out of USC, safety. He's another guy. I think he's 6'4", huge safety. You can put a hit on you and can play good in coverage. At 164, I went and got Hassan Haskins, running back out of Michigan. Jim Harbaugh brings one of his guys with him over. At 217, Mike Rose, linebacker out of Iowa State. Big 12 defensive player last season. And even Spot said that he watched him in the bowl game. Looked pretty good.
Yeah.
And then at 226, I just made a boneheaded ass decision and went and got a quarterback. Jack C, man. That's what we call him, out of Notre Dame in the 7th round. What do you guys rate my draft in the comment section? Let me know what y'all think about that.
Your draft grade is definitely about to go down by getting Cone in the 7th round. I thought this was a solid like B plus, almost A minus type of draft until you got Cone. Come on, man.
But the thing is this. I went in and I at the point, I'm going off of this draft board, right? I pretty much drafted every need that we had outside of defensive tackle and the best player
or offensive lineman.
Or offensive lineman at that best player at that position to need at that time on the board. Like, I know a lot of people don't know who Chad Muma is. I get it. But go watch. You're gonna go watch his film and be like, oh shit, this guy's a beast.
Yes, please go. When people in the comments, y'all, and we say these names, make sure you go do your research on these guys. People like I had to, let y'all know about Drake London. Like, look up. They have film on YouTube. It's really easy.
He said, I got a C+ at best. Top, hey, thank you for giving me that plus, bro. I'll take it.
Hey, Top, was your grade higher before he drafted Cone? Was your grade higher?
Hey, I'm a Notre Dame fanatic, man. I had to do it. AD says, I really like Kobe Bryant, though. Facts. I think that was a nice steal right there in the 3rd round. But brother Docs knows so much about football, bro. Hey man, I'm just if I would have read off my last simulators that I did last night, I had probably one of the best drafts. I got Burke in the first round. I got who did I get? I got my linebacker out of Penn State in the second round. Shit, what is his name? Damn it, bro. If I said his name, you know who
you can't go wrong with a Penn State linebacker. They always succeed. You can't go wrong with a Penn State linebacker.
That's the factory of linebackers, man. Penn State is known for putting linebackers into the NFL. He said spotlight. It dropped with the Notre Dame pick.
I told you.
I'm about to go grab my Notre Dame hat, man, and wear that motherfucker right now. Let me see. So I'll end the whole draft simulator shit with this. Where do you rank our needs, brother? Just I'm not going to go through 7 rounds. Through the first 3 rounds, where do you rank our needs? Like, is it linebacker? Is linebacker that pivotal to be a first round? Is it wide receiver? Is it corner? The first 3 rounds, where are you going? Like Brandon Smith, Brian, that's my guy out of Penn State. Yes.
Okay.
He wasn't there on the board for me. I think I got him in the 3rd round, actually, Brian. I'm sorry. In my draft last night. I like Brandon Smith. But where do you rank our needs? And is this the draft this year where you go best player available? Like, just fuck everything? Just go best player available?
I think in the first 2 rounds, you have to do that. Because that's where the most of the talent is.
Yeah.
Especially a lot of those Georgia and Alabama cats coming out. Especially them guys from Cincinnati as well.
Yeah.
Even out of Ohio State. Like, even you got players out of Ohio State. So, I'll say you go the best player available right there in the draft when it comes to the first round. Second round, kind of the same thing, but you can mix and match with the second round a little bit. But 3rd round, you gotta go best. You gotta go with talent because we have positions, but you gotta go with talent. But if you can find talent at that position, I'll do that.
Yeah. Hey, Enzo Edwards, bro. I'm sold. That is my guy in the first round. He wasn't on the board at this point. Drake London was. That's my guy, Traylon Burks, in the first round. I'm telling y'all now, I'm sold on him. Like, that's the guy I'm going all for. I'm going all out. He has the speed. He has the hands. He has the route running. I think, to me personally, Traylon Burks would be the greatest addition in the first round to this team. I think he'll come in and be an X factor day one. Let me see. And man, if Kenneth Walker was there in the 3rd round somehow, that'd be fucking fire. Eggers, yeah, Dean's not going to make it out of the first. This is facts.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, facts. Todd B's got wide receiver 1, defensive tackle, corner, linebacker, toss up, free agent, safety. See, but the thing is this though, Todd Beats, bro, with Abram coming up,
too many safeties coming out as far as like free agency.
Well, there's Marcus Williams, New Orleans. There's Marcus May, but I'm not paying these guys $15 million when you got Trayvon Merrick and you got Abram.
Exactly.
You can't do that. Like, you can't pay top dollar for a safety when you got Tyree Gillespie. You just drafted him in
right
4th, 5th round. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
You still got to see what the guys that we have can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, hey, let me ask you this: what's the earliest, if there is a quarterback on the board? What's the earliest you go QB?
I'll say 3rd round.
3rd? Okay. Is there a name? Is there a name? Because we know what Jim Harbaugh did in the past, right? Alex Smith was the game manager. The game manager didn't really throw a lot of turnovers. But he went and got his guy out of Nevada, which ended up being Colin Kaepernick, molded him into being a guy that ended up taking them to a few NFC championships and a Super Bowl. I think that Harbaugh would want to do the same thing. Go get a young quarterback, mold him under DC, and see what you got. I mean, is there a mobile quarterback? Must he be mobile, or is there somebody out there that you think that you're like, nah, he can come in? If DC's not the guy after this next year, who is your guy? Is Desmond Ridder out of Cincinnati?
I don't know. Desmond Ridder's stock has dropped.
Okay.
Yeah,
he looked bad in that bowl game.
His accuracy was not great in that college football play. I'm not a big fan of Desmond Ridder at all. I am a fan of what's the quarterback from Pittsburgh? What is his name?
Kenny Pickett.
Yes, I am a big fan of him. Sam Powell or Sam Howell, one of them. The
Sam
quarterback from
Howell,
Ole Miss.
Sam Howell, North Carolina. Matt
Yeah,
Corral, Ole Miss.
Matt
There's a
Matt Corral. That is my number one. If you want to look at a mobile quarterback before he got hurt in the bowl game, I'm telling you right now, he could get away from the pocket and throw on a run. He's not a run first type of quarterback, but if you want to do like the naked bootlegs
yeah.
and stuff like that, he's that type of quarterback. He has the arm strength, he has the talent, but I'm just not a big fan of Desmond Ridder. If it's not Pickett, it's definitely Matt Corral from Ole Miss.
I would find it hilarious if Jim Harbaugh came in as our coach and went and drafted another quarterback, Carson Strong out of Nevada, like he went and got.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That would be funny, bro. Went and got another Nevada guy, have him sit, learn behind DC. What if Malik Willis drops down to the third round, bro? What if he keeps dropping out of Liberty?
In the few paths of draft that I did, I had Malik Willis getting drafted in the 4th and the 5th round.
Oh shit!
I got him just because even though he didn't go to a big name school, it's not a lot of tape on him. It's really tough to really analyze him because he's coming out of Liberty.
But he was an Auburn guy. He just transferred to Liberty. So
right.
So
that's why I think hurt him. Even though that he transferred from Auburn to Liberty, if he would have transferred from like an Auburn to like a Florida or a Florida State, I think he'll be a 1st or 2nd round type of quarterback. But you really can't find too much film on him from Liberty, and it's a smaller school. So
yeah,
people are gonna how NFL owners are, how NFL GMs are. They look at those big name schools first.
Yeah, definitely.
Before they go look at those smaller schools. But I mean, if you're the Buffalo Bills and you went out and got Josh Allen from Wyoming, I'm just saying, you just never know either. So anything can happen. That was just my first simulator when I did all 32 teams. But as of right now, if I wanted to go get Willis from Liberty, he'll be in the Sam Corral. He'll be a 3rd round pick.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, shout out to the chat. I know everybody's asking about the 15-hour show. I had to change it. There's a few reasons why. First of all, my son is really sick in the house right now. I would be very irresponsible to do a 15-hour show tomorrow knowing my son ain't feeling good. Right. He has COVID. He just tested. You know what I'm saying? My wife has it right now. She's not feeling good. So it'd just be irresponsible as hell. And second thing, I'm actually trying to find right now a dope foundation. I may do a children's hospital where we donate most of the proceeds to the show. So I want to do some different things. The 15-hour show is going to be set up. I'm going to have a bunch of different guests on, a bunch of the subs, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of people come on face value, but I want it to be dope. I want it to be where, we're running up some bread for a good cause.
Right.
And just not just a 15-hour show where I'm fucking picking my nose and hitting push-ups for trying to find things to do for fucking hour and 2 hours. You know what I mean? Like I don't want it to be like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be coming soon. I'm going to push it out probably 3 or 4 weeks, but I'm going to do something special. This is going to be a 15-hour live where I'm trying to get as close as I can to 15,000 subscribers, 15K. So I want to do something special, but I also want to do something where we can, give away something, man, to a great cause. You know what I mean? So it will be coming up soon. I know a lot of people are like, bro, 15 hours. Why would you do that anyway? That's crazy.
Trust me, I see a lot of sports YouTubers that's Giants fans and all types of fans. One boy, Bad Dog Sports, got about almost 80,000 subscribers right now. He do 24-hour live streams, and he donated to the St. Jude's hospital. So it 15 hours, if 24 hours can be done, 15 hours can definitely be done.
Yeah. So I think St. Jude's is going to be the move too, because I remember OG told me that place held a special place in his heart. So I think St. Jude's Children's Hospital is going to be the move. So just know, you guys, when I do that 15-hour live, it's definitely going to be most of the proceeds for anything on the show. Most of the proceeds are going to go towards the St. Jude's, and I'll make sure that everybody can see when I do send the money to them. Everybody can see what was sent there and all that good shit, so you guys can know where your money went. Rick, none of those guys are going to go in the 4th. To be honest with you, the media can say that this is a bad quarterback year, but there's so many needy QB needy teams. There's going to be a run on quarterbacks. It's going to be a run on quarterbacks. It just happens every year, even if they're bad or not. It's just going to happen. Somebody's going to say, "Damn, fuck it, man. We need to take a shot. We need to take a shot anyway." And there's
The
going to
only
be
reason why they say that because there's no real good quarterbacks for a first and second round pick. That's even worth it. You get what I'm saying? That's why they say it's bad. Like, because the next year you got the Bryce Youngs of the world, So
yeah, 15-hour live is definitely regular for Stu. Sean, that's facts. He does.
you
he
ain't
does,
never lied for Stu.
He does those weekly. Hey, Dirty Man, love you too, brother. I appreciate you, King. Donate to that children's hospital with SAC docs. I'm gonna make sure that it goes somewhere special, bro. This is facts. Facts. The real life, what is it? The real lifties. Shout out to you. Let me hop on at some point on that 15-hour. I DM'd you on IG about needing help editing videos. Keep up the grind. Let's grab hardball. Raiders. I got you, bro. I'm bringing on anybody and everybody on that show. Anybody that supports the channel, anybody that's content creators, anybody that just wants to come on and shoot this shit with me. I'm gonna need all y'all help. 15 hours, that shit is crazy. So I'm gonna need as much help.
And you're gonna be in the cave. You better get you a gaming chair, bro.
Bro, facts. My wife wanted to buy me one too for my birthday, so I may have to go get me one, bro. Definitely. But I got you, brother. I got you. And to be honest, help. You asked to help me with editing my videos, right? Yes, I need that too, bro. Because this year I'm gonna do some things different, man. I don't want to have the same quality. I want to upgrade everything. And in a few weeks, I'm actually moving everything back into the house in the spare room. The lighting is going to be way better. I got family in town for the past 2 months. My grandmother's out here helping with the kids and stuff. So once she goes back home to California, I'm gonna turn that room into a whole podcasting room. So everything's going to be upgraded. But I'm definitely going to need some help. Dirty said, bro, I can give you about 5 hours. Hey, that would help a lot, my brother. Facts.
I can give you about 2 or 3, depending on, I have my other channel with everything of that nature. Yeah. So I could probably give you about 2 to 3 hours.
I'll take whatever I can get, my brother. So shout out to you, bro. I appreciate that, man. And like I said, it's gonna go to a good cause. You know what I mean? Right. Like I said, like it's 15 hours, bro. I know we can run up something. I mean, we've made more money than that in an hour. I mean, a lot of money in an hour or two for other causes, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So shout out to everybody that's willing to help. What do you got going on, bro? What's the next moves, man, for Spotlight?
Oh man, it's a lot going on for Spotlight right now, man. I just applied for my first apartment today, so that's that was an accomplishment in itself.
Let's go.
Right now, live streams is not really the big thing for Spotlight Raiders Talk at this moment because now I have the Spotlight Sports Network, and we just we used to do play-by-play and reactions too on that channel. But what we did was we split it. We took it as a strictly podcast network and started a whole new channel called Spotlight Sports Streams just for play-by-play and reactions. So I got Spotlight Raiders Talk, Spotlight Sports Streams, and Spotlight Sports Network. So I've been doing, reaching out to people about bringing their podcast to our network. I've just been business savvy. That's all I've really been, is business savvy. So when I do bring out the videos.
Yeah. Boss work. Boss talk.
Boss work. So I've really just been like the live streams. I would love to do them when I have time. I think I'm going to do more once the season is officially over.
Yeah.
Once the season is officially over, I'm definitely going to do more live streams. But right now, it's just videos at this point. Yeah. Y'all see the new logo. They finally got the cartoon logo. I finally got that working. And yeah,
that shit is fire, bro. Mine is actually on the way right now. I seen yours. I seen OGs. I seen Sultans. I think Dirty got one too. I don't know, but Hammer got one, bro. Mm-hmm. Like I was like, oh, I'm following that wave, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm biting my brother's shit. I'm biting all y'all because that shit was crazy, bro. And shout out to old boy on IG that does it. I can't pronounce his name, but he does a lot of.
I done do somebody different. So
okay,
like I was telling you, my guy SC Experience. He's another Raiders YouTuber. He's young in the game. He's only 20 years old. Yeah. He does all Southern Cal stuff. Unfortunately, he's a bum ass Lakers fan, but he covers USC football. He covers Laker basketball. He covers Raiders stuff too. So he got his logo done through somebody on Fiverr, and I just paid him. Or what? My logo was only like $10.
Oh shit.
My logo was only like $10, and I got it within like less than 5 days.
That's the move right there, bro. That's the move. That's the
So
move.
I was like, when I got it, I blasted that thing everywhere, and I got the merch for it too now. So hopefully, I could probably get some merch probably like in the next week or so of the new logo. So y'all know,
I'm
it's just
taking
been working.
I like that you mentioned that too. And shout out to Top Beats. I appreciate you, brother. Let's hold off on the donations for the 15-hour live, though. Let's hold. I want to have everything documented for that specific day so everybody knows what happened and what we did. But shout out to you, my brother. Big bro Top always comes through, man, and blesses the page. I appreciate you, King. And also shout out to Carlos as well. I appreciate you, brother. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, hit the link up top. Also, you guys, Spotlight has a membership over on his channel. Go over there, become a member of his channel, and also hit that subscribe button over there.
I'm trying to do all 22 in the off season too.
Yeah.
That's what I really want to do.
That's one of the things that I think all of us are going to kind of try and get. Well, some of us.
I did it before, not too long ago. I set it up as a premiere, and I think it was against the Denver Broncos. It was the first drive against the Denver Broncos, and I really specialized on Josh Jacobs. It was like a year and a half ago I did it, and I thought I was going to get hit with a copyright, and I didn't. I was like, you know what? Let me go back to doing all 22 and just doing it in a different way. So
I'm taking, for everybody that's going to the website, oaklasvegas.com will be down for a minute. It's still up right now, but I'm actually taking it down. I'm gonna be honest. I'm it's time to take the dust off of it, put a bunch of new designs up. I'm gonna have a few of the OG designs still up as well, but I'm adding a bunch of new things. So I'm gonna take the site down for like about a month or two. I'm gonna revitalize it, new website. It's still gonna be there. It's still gonna be back up. Trust me, you guys, it's not going anywhere. But new designs, new everything. When the season comes around, when draft season comes around, I want it to be a fresh, brand new website with all new designs. So for those who's going to be asking, oh shit, where's oaklasvegas.com? It will be back. I'm taking it down today, but it will be back in about a month or so. I'm just revitalizing.
Sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah, you got to bring it back. You know what I mean? So Brendan, I think you missed out on the whole mock draft, my brother. Shout out to my little bro, Brendan. But I'm very big on Drake London. I took him in the first round in this mock draft. 6'5". The measurables are there. The guy's a beast. And if Jordan Davis, if we go 3-4, what I said was if we switch to a 3-4 defense, I would love to have Jordan Davis as our future nose tackle. Shout out to you, Brendan, as well. Shout out to Carlos. This is my first offseason on your show. Got hooked mid-season last year. Outworked everybody. Shout out to you, my brother. I appreciate you. That means a lot to me. And for those who don't know what we do over here, this next, my apologies. I'm still getting over COVID.
No, you still getting over the COVID. I know. Yeah. I know. Been there, done that, brother.
Crazy, man. The wife has it. My son has it. Both my sons have it. What we're going to do, we're going to spend a lot of this off season helping build other Raider YouTube content creators channels as well. Right. So a lot of people know what we do over here. My brother Dirty has a channel. Sultan has a new channel where he's doing wrestling and music and reactions. We're going to spend a lot of the off season doing, mock drafts and free agency and all that other stuff and all that. But we're going to spend a lot of that time trying to build up our brothers and sisters channels. So you guys stay tuned. We're going to be trying to do all that. So right now is the best time to reach out to us. And if you guys have questions about trying to create a channel or you're trying to do certain things, make sure you reach out. Because last year, what did we do? We spent pretty much the whole off season help building up. Shit, Honcho is a fucking factor in Raidernation now. You know what I mean? But we spent the off season building that up, building his platform, and we spent a lot of the season building up Hammer. You know what I mean? Where you started that off as well, Spot. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So we're gonna be spending a lot of time building up our brothers and sisters channels, you guys. So we want to spread the love, man. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? It's about the shield at the end of the day, man. So there's enough to go around for everybody. So for those who don't know, we're looking for new content creators. Trust me, we're gonna spend a lot of time putting the spotlight, no pun intended, on other guys. You know what I mean?
Right. And giving them the ropes of what equipment is needed, what cameras is needed.
Yeah.
People want what quality over quantity. So you want to go into this, especially being a YouTuber, it's not an easy thing. This is a full-time job. So if you want to get into the YouTube game, you're gonna really have to sit down and evaluate how you're gonna run your channel.
Yeah, and it's not easy because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, when you have a regular job, you can sleep at night. This shit, I could be out
You
at
can't
dinner.
sleep at night.
I could be out at dinner with my wife and some news breaks, and I got to walk outside the restaurant like, hey, woo, like it's just
Yup.
it's a for this job does not stop. That's why everything you guys do for our channels, whether you subscribe or you're a member or you donate, everything helps because this shit doesn't stop, bro. It doesn't stop. Like
It doesn't.
it's for even when I'm not live, I'm working, I'm taking notes, I'm looking online to find new content to bring to y'all. It's difficult. I know Spot does the same thing, especially with him working the actual a whole network. So
Yeah.
it's difficult, man. It's difficult. So we appreciate you guys, man. Definitely, man. Shout
And
out
I
to
even make videos for my job. Like I'll throw the hoodie on real quick, make sure my boss ain't coming around, make a quick video, upload that bad boy for y'all.
Yep.
So it's always work when it comes to Raiders news or any type of sports news. You gotta be on top of it because when it's trending, you gotta do it.
Gotta
You
do
gotta
it.
do it.
Yep, gotta do it. Shout to Port City. Salute to y'all, man. And what's good, nation? Shout to my dog, always pulling up. Shout to Pyro. He said, "Yo, Spot. Hopefully
Shout out.
everything works out."
Hold up, my boy SC Experience is in the building.
Yep. Shout to SC Experience. I just seen that
right there.
Shout to the dog SC Experience. I took your boy Drake London in round 1, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Pyro says, I hope everything works out for you and your new crib. Blessings, bro. To Spot, man. That's so dope, bro.
Came a long way, man. Came a long way doing this.
You're on your way to your first spot, bro. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. Let me see. I'm gonna get a few more in before we get up out of here. The BT Uncut shit. You stupid.
What BT Uncut? What y'all know about BT Uncut, man? Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Hey, what that thing smell like?
I'm telling you,
white girl. I know all that shit, bro.
See, they don't know nothing about that, bro. They don't know nothing about that.
The GOAT. That is
if you was up at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night, you was watching BT Uncut. That's a fact.
Shout out to SC said Drake London is going to be really good. This is facts, bro.
That's his guy, yo. That's all he talks about is Drake London, yo.
Hey,
that's all he talks about.
T-Wave. I think, to be honest, what's today? Thursday? Maybe I say early next week. The head coaching position.
I give it a little bit more time. I think they're going to do it once they get their GM.
Okay. I see. When does Dials come in? I know we already had an interview lined up. When is he coming in?
I don't know what day it is, but hopefully it's going to be sometime next week because he did interview with other few teams as well.
Okay. Yeah,
I think it was the Vikings.
He turned down
Texans.
the Bears.
He turned down the Bears. I would too.
Hey, AD, it's Chad Muma out of Wyoming. Yeah, it's Chad Muma. MUMA, my brother. Second round. Brian says, congrats, Spotlight.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Nagel says, I know you said you don't want to draft OL early, but look at Darian Kennard, right tackle out of Kentucky.
Out of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yes.
But let me ask you this.
Dog.
Nagel, but do you want to go get a right tackle 2 years in a row that early, right? We already know what happened with Leatherwood. That was a bust of a move. And we had to move him to guard in the middle of the season. Like, do you want to go get and I like Kennard. I like Kennard out of Kentucky.
I think Kennard would be their second, third rounder. I don't think he's a first rounder.
I'm just more comfortable going to get a Morgan Moses at right tackle, like a 30-year-old vet that know, you know what I mean? He's been there, done that. He only gave up 3 sacks this year with the Jets, like, you know what I mean, and over 1,000 snaps offensively. I like him, but I do like Kennard. I do like him.
You can still go get Kennard and get Morgan Moses. You have Morgan Moses, put him under his wing and teach him, and then when it's time for him to retire, you could just slide Kennard right in there. Pause.
Yeah, facts though. That's facts. Shout out to Baby Dog, 2 of my favorite content creators in the house. Much love, y'all. Appreciate you, studio.
Appreciate it, man.
You already know. In a perfect world, Kennard falls to the second. So, okay, man, you guys see this is what I love about this time of year, because now y'all gonna have me go back and start analyzing shit and be like, damn, maybe we could get our right tackle of the future in the second round.
Yeah.
So I
And
might have
mind
to
you,
go back.
even with second round players, it's not immediate that they have to play right now, even though they're a second rounder.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I wouldn't have a problem bringing in, like, like I said, a Morgan Moses or moving Denzel Good to right tackle for, I'd rather have Denzel Good at right guard, to be honest with you. I think we need to upgrade both those spots. I think since
So
he
you
does,
take Leatherwood out of right guard and move him to left guard and
no,
put Good there?
look, bruh, that motherfucker gonna be a swing guard or some shit. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. Hey, look, hey, if this next coaching staff comes in, they have no prior anything with Alex Leatherwood. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's like, look, I don't give a fuck if you are a former first round pick, even if it's just a year ago. Like, you ain't our guy. You know what I mean? So unless whoever comes in next says, you know what, I can work with this kid, I don't give a fuck what happens. Because at the end of the day, bro, we've already lost so many first rounders, Ruggs, Damon Arnett. At this point, I don't even care. We can afford to lose one more. Fuck it. Like, Leatherwood, if you got to be a swing tackle, swing guard, then that's just, it is what it is. Like, I want to get better.
Come in on situational plays, be my guest.
You know what I mean? And Leatherwood has been pretty good. In the run game?
Down the stretch.
Yeah,
down the stretch, he's been all right, but he's one of those guys that when we're moving down the field, he kills us on killer drives, man. We're moving down the field, then here he goes, boom, Leatherwood. Like, what the fuck, bro? You did good the whole drive until the fucking red zone. Like, come on.
Hey, bro. Hey, his spot has killed Alex Leatherwood, bro.
I have ripped him to shreds all year. I try to tell y'all this guy was not a first round pick. I try to tell y'all. Since I even did the draft last year and I went off and said that was a reach, it did. I told y'all all this year he was the most penalized right tackle coming out of the draft. And I was right. I was absolutely right.
Speaking of former first rounders, the Chiefs just signed Damon Arnett.
Oh, wow. Are you?
Hey,
he was just on Miami Dolphins practice squad. How the hell does he have a job in this league?
If Damon Arnett gets a ring before all of our guys, I'm a real deal kill him, bro. I'm pulling out.
This is some bullshit.
I'm pulling out the ooze, bro. Nope, there ain't nope. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Let me find out Damon Arnett is about to steal a ring or some shit.
I need the Bills to beat them this weekend. Fuck that.
Oh my God, bro.
I need the Bills to beat them this weekend.
You know what?
You want Josh Allen?
I think the Bills beat the shit out the Chiefs. I think they beat the shit out of them, bro. I like, to be honest, I think they come out and they dog walk these guys. Mahomes is still throwing little stupid picks here and there, doing little dumb shit. You can't play like that against Buffalo. Buffalo's defense is top notch, and their O is crazy. Right. So, yeah, please oh my God, Buffalo, Bills Mafia.
Do us a favor,
bro. Get Damon Arnett the fuck out of here, like, bro.
This the only time I'm gonna be a Bills fan.
Yeah, DNA slogan. Get him the fuck out of here, please. Oh my God, bro. This motherfucker Damon Arnett out here stealing checks still, bro. That's crazy.
He was just on Miami Dolphins practice squad. What the fuck?
That shit is crazy. I thought it was the number 2 defense, the guy, but you may be right. You may be right. And
Bills won, Patriots too. They was both back to back at 1 and 2 defenses.
Okay. Yeah. Either way.
And you see how that happened.
Bills about to come out and dog walk them boys. I want to see the Bills. You know what? I hate every other team in the league outside of our team. Like, if you ain't a Raider, fuck them. But I would like to see the Bills win a championship. I was there watching them in the 90s lose year in and year out to Dallas. And
I just got a feeling that's going to happen again, Doc. I have that feeling. If they make it to the Super Bowl, something's going to fuck them up again. I got that feeling.
Bro, I feel bad for them because I got ties to Buffalo. I got family in Jamestown. I've been to Buffalo.
Right.
I've shot music videos in Buffalo, New York. Like,
right.
And those guys really love their team, man. They really love their team. You know what I mean? So,
man, I know this is a pause, but I don't know, man. Buffalo Bills fans is a bit suspect, yo. You knew after the Patriots game, they threw a Dildo on the fucking field?
Oh, he threw a dildo in the end zone, bro.
Yes. Yes. Suspect. Pure suspect.
Hey, bro, homie threw 2 dildos on the end zone in the end zone, bro. I think the corner kicked them shits out the end zone, bro. Hey, that shit is. Who would have ever thought you would you see a cornerback kick 2 dildos off a football field? That shit is hilarious, bro.
It was that's suspect.
That shit is hilarious, bro. Hey,
Pure suspect. That's the only thing about Bills Mafia I got a concern about y'all with that, bro.
That shit is hilarious, bro. Hey, shout, we gonna get out of here on this one, man. Shout to 1975. Just love what you guys do and all the info you guys pour into the content. Enough respect, man. Shout out to you, BDQ 1975. I appreciate you.
Shout out to you.
For real. That means a lot, man. And with that being said, bro, let everybody know where they can follow you, man.
Y'all can, before y'all go, make sure when he comes back, make sure y'all go to oaklasvegas.com when he comes back. That's all I'm gonna say.
I wasn't gonna mention that, you know what I mean? But But
I'm just saying I've been rocking the hoodie, last couple of days. So you know what I'm saying? I it's been a while since I was able to rock the hoodie, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. But
Big Shane called them dildos. Oh, shit. Hey, the dildos, bro.
Well, y'all can find y'all know where y'all can find me, man. Spotlight Raiders Talk, everything on social media, Twitter, Spotlight Art and Talk. Second other YouTube channel, Spotlight Sports Network. Y'all know that channel. A lot of Raiders fans come over there. They come over and support. And Spotlight Sports Streams, man. We only had that channel since Monday. We almost had 100 subscribers on that joint. So we definitely rocking on there. So hey, the grind is real, man. So that's where y'all can find me at. I'm gonna be all over the place.
There you go, my brother. It's a blessing to have you on. It's been too long. Let's not wait this long again. You got to get more active. You got to get more active, my brother. It's good to see you in good spirits. God bless, bro. I hope that you get that spot. And I know that you're moving in the right direction. Sometimes you got to take a break from all this shit in order to get everything right in your personal life.
Yeah.
And bro, it looks like you're on your way to doing that. Brother, you're in good spirits. I see it. I see it all over you, brother. So stay that way.
I appreciate it, man.
Don't allow this shit. Don't allow anything internet-wise to affect what you got going on in your personal life, bro. Because at the end of the day, if this ain't right, ain't nothing else gonna be right, my brother. So I'm proud of you.
That's what I did, man. I focused on my mindset. That's all I did.
Yeah, and look, you got a job, you got a spot on the way, man. So keep grinding, my brother. With that being said, we love you. The nation loves you, man. Shout out to Bobby V, man, for the super sticker on the way out. I appreciate you guys, and I promise you guys, I got something tonight. Top beats, all you guys, all the members. Fan show tonight. The fan show is tonight. I promise. This is not just Graphk just talking shit. Fan show tonight. If you're a member, pull up. You can come on the screen and we can have some fun.
I gotta become a member again, man. I had to get a new bank, so I gotta become a member again, bro.
You family, so you already know. But anybody that wants to pull up, come talk that shit. Fan show tonight. If you want to become a member, hit the link up top. Come on here, face value, and let's come talk some shit. Let's have some drinks. Let's shoot the shit tonight. So with that being said, man, love you guys. Appreciate y'all. Wipe them feet. Subscribe on the way out to both channels, Spotlight and here, man. Appreciate you guys. Have a blessed day, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.